morning. So it's amazing how quickly things can change. So I'm on my way to Jerusalem. My girlfriend called me this morning, and her mother is in intensive care, and she's one of my oldest girlfriends. I've known her, we were together in 9th grade, I think. I'm closing the windows, but I'm going to have to open in a minute again because I don't have an air conditioner in here. It's just too hot. So it's one of my oldest friends. I've known her since I was 14, I think. We were best friends when we were younger, and then later she married my brother for a few years, and then they got divorced, but we stayed friends. We kind of lost contact in the middle of our lives, and got back in touch in the last few years. And so she called me this morning that her mother's in intensive care and that it doesn't look good, it looks like. So I got in my car and I'm headed to Jerusalem. And it's just amazing how quickly things can change, you know, from my morning plans, and you're in the bustle of your life, and you're doing all the things that you need to be doing. And I have this whole list of things that I was going to do today, and when something like this comes in, it just trumps everything. Everything is taken off the plate. All of a sudden, everything else disappeared. And it's amazing how quickly everything can change like that. How I have to open, it's just too hot. So I'll make this short. It's amazing how everything can change just from one minute to another. And you realize that it can always be like that. You know, you always think that you're stuck in a way that you have to be, or in your life, and you can always at the drop of a dime change everything. Everything can swap up. You know, we see it over and over and over when when things have to change. I'd say if our spouse all of a sudden says, "Okay, I want a divorce," all of a sudden you're forced into immediate change, or like something like this. This wasn't in the plan. I dropped everything. I talked to my kids. I told my parents. I called my twin when I was on my way, because I feel like I also update him on things that happen in my life. It just feels like natural. It would feel strange to me not to update him. So right now I'm in the Jordan Valley. I'm going up the Jordan Valley, and what I love about Israel, I've been maybe driving for about hour and a half, maybe a little more. It takes about 2.5 hours to get to Jerusalem. She lives right on the outside of Jerusalem, on the other side, in a settlement. But one of the things I love about Israel is that you drive for an hour and you're in completely different landscapes. I'm going to turn around. I'm just going to show you where I'm at. I'm just giving kind of like an update of what's going on with me, and I was kind of having those thoughts, and I thought they were kind of inspiring, because it really goes to show how in our lives everything can just change in an instant. So here, I'm going to turn around and show you where I'm at. Down that way is the Dead Sea. I'm actually going to turn off into this little pundak here. There's a secondhand store in here that I like going to when I come through the Jordan Valley. So, oh, you know what? I'm already turning off. I might as well just show you where I'm pulling into park. So, yeah. So this is the little secondhand shop. It looks like it's closed. If it's closed, I'm just going to continue on. It looks like it's closed. Usually when they're open, they have their stuff outside. I'm not even going to turn off the car. I'm not going to even do that because it looks like it's closed. I'm just going to go check it out. One thing about the big coming to the Jordan Valley, like this side, Ugh, it's hot. Yeah, they're closed for sure. I think they might only be open till like 12. It might be a little after 12 now. Okay, well, I'm going to continue sending you lots of love. Thank you for watching. So I just want to show you, this is one of those little villages here on the outskirts of Jericho. Up here, up this little road, is when I was in the Army. I served up there. I just wanted to show you because I love going through these little villages. It's like a time machine. It's like you go backwards in time. It's like back to, I don't even know when. But sometimes I stop along here. There's like this store here. This is considered to be in the territories. Like I'm not going to get into anything political. But this is considered to be like the territories, and so there's like the prices here are much cheaper. You know, I stop here, sometimes there's a store and it has all sorts of products that they bring in from Arab countries. It's as far as I know, it's mostly Muslim or all Muslim. And they bring things in from Jordan and from Syria and all sorts of places like that. So you can find all sorts of really neat things in the stores, also from their the things that are from their heritage. So it's really cool. I'll just show you how deserty it is here. And pretty soon we're coming up on Jericho. So we can't drive through Jericho because they closed it off a few years ago. When I was younger, we used to drive right through Jericho. Anymore, they made a road that bypasses Jericho, so it goes all the way around Jericho. So if you don't live there, we can't drive through it. It's like secured. Maybe I could, but I don't know. You're not supposed to. I think that there are like army checks there and stuff. So this is where I am. When I get closer to Jericho, I'll see if I can see it. Good enough to film it, I'll film it as I go by. Yeah, so this is modern day Jericho. There's the sign to Jericho. Look, that is what Jericho looks like. So right here, you see that yellow sign? It means we're not allowed to go that way. But right over there, that is Jericho. And right beyond Jericho is the Dead Sea. So that's what modern day Jericho looks like. It's kind of in desert town, see? Taxis passing me. And over there, I'll show you the mountains on the other side are, so right down in that middle of the valley there, the Jordan River runs from up where I live. And then those mountains on the other side, it's a little bit hazy, but those mountains on the other side are Jordan. So the border goes right through here. So the road took me on a way that I'd never been down this way before, but I just want to show you how some of the Bedouins live. They still live in like shacks all around Jerusalem. So we're coming up on one of their little villages. You can see it's all makeshift. Still there's donkeys and all sorts of This is like an army stop on the way into Jerusalem. They have, like, you have to go through like a check